Well, Allan, disappointing defeat tonight at Tannadice. What's your take on that?
It was a massive game. If we win tonight, we'd obviously put a bit of pressure on United. But it wasn't to be. I think it was a game where the first goal was always going to win the game because it was very tight, very even for long periods. We had a great chance before the score, and obviously they hit us in the counter-attack. And although we should have defended better, they get the goal.
I guess in many ways that was a big turning point, wasn't it? The chance from off just a few seconds before they went up the park.
It was a big turning point. It's important that there's fine lines between winning and losing. And probably tonight we're on the wrong end of that. You've got to make sure that we're clinical when the chances come along because you're playing against good teams, and you've got to make sure you take them.
It would have been just reward for a bright opening sort of 20-25 minutes for you.
It was. No, I thought the boys started really well. Overall, I thought it was actually a good performance, especially coming to Tannadice. We were on the front foot for the majority of the game. I thought the boys reacted well second half as well. We were camped in their half for the majority of the second half. They seemed happy just to sit in and try and defend and hit us in the counter-attack and try and waste time. But no, frustrating, and sometimes our final ball let us down, and it's that wee bit of quality sometimes that we need to work on.
And certainly your substitutes came on, gave you an impact, but just not quite managing to find the route to goal that you were needing.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. They came on, gave us a spark. Ryan Williamson obviously getting to the byline, putting crosses in, and we need to do that more, and we need to be picking out people when we get there as well. Obviously it's hard to come on sometimes as well, but I thought all the subs that came on done really well.
And it's been obviously a tough few days as well with the Wraith Rovers game on Saturday, but I guess it'll just be a case of putting tonight behind you and picking up and going again on Saturday at the bar.
It is. We've not lost a lot of games, so we've got to make sure we react right and make sure we're ready for the game at the weekend. It's another massive game. We want to finish the season on a high. It's important we win on Saturday. I'm sure we'll take another big crowd as we did tonight, and I'm sure they'll get right behind the players again, and hopefully we can get them a win this time.
And is the target still to close in and try and overhaul Queen of the South and finish in 5th?
It's always got to be a target. You've got to finish as high as you can. We want to finish the season on a high as well, with a bit of momentum. The second half of the season's been a lot better. If we could only turn some of the draws into wins, that's probably one of the most frustrating parts, but we just got to make sure that we work on that and obviously we get better.